A web app framework or web framework is a software framework that is created to support the development of dynamic site, web services, and web application. A web framework supports the creation, development, and publishing of web application and website. This can include web services, APIs, and other resources. A web framework is a code library that makes web development quicker and easier by giving basic pattern for building reliable, scalable, and maintainable web application. Web framework exists to make it easier for the developer to make a web application. A web framework differs from a web server in that a web server actually runs the web application while the web framework is more like a virtual database or library that helps speed up the development and writing process. There are several web frameworks that have been designed to make the coding and app development much easier for those in the industry. This framework assists codes such as HTML, Ruby, and Python when it comes to constructing web application and web-based services. But how web framework are useful? First, it saves time. The biggest advantage of framework is that it reduces time and energy in developing any app because developer doesn't need to worry about data sanitation, session handling, error handling, and authentication logic. Second is it will organize app. Developers should not have to worry about managing web directories and files. Third is it is secure code. Framework makes developers sure that application use good security measurement because framework itself take care of it. This is another huge advantage of using framework for web development. You as a developer should not have to worry about hacker who can break your app. Framework makes you feel much secure and better. Last is reuse of code. Framework also promote the reuse of code. With a good framework, you only need to design, for instance, a contact form once. Later, you can drop your generic contact form code into all project and save yourself some time and effort.